This is my review of the Renpho Elis 1S Smart Body Scale. I bought this mainly, of course, for the smart features, been able to use it with my smartphone, and it came up around the same price as a kind of standard bathroom scales. So I thought it might be interesting to give it a try. Talks about how it's compatible with your smartphone, App Store and Google Play Store. And it covers many different types of data, 13 body composition indexes. So of course it's got your weight, BMI, body fat, fat-free body weight, subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, body water, skeletal muscle, muscle mass, bone mass, protein, and the BMR, basal metabolic rate, and metabolic age. It's connected via Bluetooth. Now of course when you're in the bathroom, if you've got your phone with you, it will just kind of send the information. It connects wirelessly, of course, and you don't have to like switch it on or anything. You just step on, and it's got these kind of metal pads, so as long as you're barefoot, it will still be able to take that kind of information. It's got a little LCD kind of screen that shows the information, so it will show the weight when you're standing on it, and then it will show a little kind of little spinning circle thing to show that it's transferring or measuring other data. But of course the real benefit is that it sends the information to your phone, so within 5 seconds you're standing on the scale, all the data is taken, sent to your phone, sent onto the app, and then you can check there, compare it with the last month, 3 months, or year. And what I've managed to do, and what I quite like, is that you can connect it up to the Apple Health app and sync that, so it will carry over that kind of health information. So you can see on the Renpho Health app, it's got a kind of home here, and you can have multiple devices. They do a bunch of other stuff, but I've only got the body fat scale. It shows up here. It will show the last reading that you've got and when you did it, date and time and all that. You can view trends, history, and then it will do a body composition health status, and it will give you like a rundown of all the different categories, and for your height and age, what's kind of average or low or high and all this kind of stuff, which is quite useful information, interesting. Can do comparisons, health status data only. It's a lot of kind of readouts, and when you click on the individual things, it will give you a little bit more information about what that actually means as well. So if you don't know what BMR means, or subcutaneous fat, it does have that kind of information, which is nice. And then on here you've got the Apple Health app, where it will sync. Obviously you need to set that up, but it will sync across, and then you can go across and see for the year about the body fat percentage, how that's kind of gone up and down, what percentage it is, and it will break it down into all those categories. So it's quite useful, and especially if you don't want to necessarily use the Renpho app itself, and you want to just stick with, maybe you've been using a different app, or you've just been using the Apple app, whatever it is, and you want to just keep everything in that app. It's nice that if you are using another smart device and you want to switch on to this, or you want to switch on to something else, it's nice that you can kind of just bring it all in. I did have a smartwatch that I was using that I think was a Xiaomi or something like that, but of course that's another separate app, but that I managed to sync over to my Apple Health app, and I kind of like it. We're just having it all in a centralized place, so it's useful for that, which is nice. Anyway, I'd recommend it. Cheap and cheerful, does the job, and seems pretty accurate as well. If you've got any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot.